Tracking dividend stocks has always been a very painful process, and this is because it takes a while to be able to source the data from your broker, bring it into a spreadsheet, create the spreadsheet that you want to analyze your different dividend stocks, and then constantly update it with the information so that it makes sure that the information stays up to date. But in this video, I'm going to share with you a method using AI that will allow you to build the exact dividend investment tracker template that you would like to have for yourself. And I'm going to show you different ways of keeping the information up to date so you never have to worry about that. So first things first, instead of using a template that you can find online, which by the way, there are many and we have a lot of them that you can download for free, what I recommend nowadays is to really leverage the power of AI to build the exact same template that you're looking for your particular needs. And for that, I recommend that you check out the Wisesheets add-on that works on Excel and Google Sheets. Use the AI builder function right here and then tell it something like this. The more descriptive that you can be with the exact model that you want to track your dividends, the better. In this case, I'm just going to give it a broad prompt just to give you the example, and then I'm going to show you how you can modify it. After this, you can just click on this, and then what's going to happen is that the AI is going to take your prompt, is going to digest the prompt information, and is going to create a specific plan to be able to execute on that prompt. And then once that's done, step by step, you're going to see exactly right here what the AI is doing. And most importantly, you're going to be able to see the changes to your spreadsheet right here in real time. If you don't like what is happening, you can just cancel and then tell it exactly the modifications that you would like to see. As you can see now, the AI builder successfully built this template that we can always just continue to iterate on. So as you can see, it built a whole bunch of formulas to be able to get different information for this particular stock. So let's start to populate it with some different stocks. In this case, Apple, Microsoft. Let's say we do Coca-Cola. And as you can see, the beauty of this is that the template is fully dynamic. So all of this information is sourced directly from formulas that have proven ways to get the information. So let's say we have 4 shares, 5, 6, and then 7 shares right here. And as you can see, slowly the whole template starts to populate. We can start to make adjustments. So let's say the purchase price is going to be 55, 20, 30. I'm just making these numbers up, but I'm going to show you a way in which you can do it from your broker as well. And then the purchase date, yeah, we can just enter any particular purchase date. So let's say 2025. This is when I bought all of those different stocks right here. And as you can see, there's some issues with the formula. So we just need to fix those issues. So here, really what matters is the sum of this particular column right here. And for this, there's a spell error. So let's see what's happening. The dividend per share. So here, what we want is there's a little mistake on the formula, but that's totally okay. We can just modify this ourselves. So let's say this would be for the last dividend payment. Okay, that works. We can just apply this to this right here. And by the way, if you want to know how these formulas work, you can just click right here and you can just enter the information that you're looking for, and you're gonna know exactly what dividend formula to use. So that's pretty helpful. So let's say you want to use the dividend yield, and then you can just do TTM. So there you go. You could just put this formula right here on your spreadsheet. But as you can see, everything now here, it's working. And then we have the X date. Again, this is just a little mistake that it did. We could just say this and then do LQ. LQ, by the way, is the last dividend. This does not have to be quarterly. So as you can see, this is now fixed. We could do the same thing right here for the payment date. And as you can see, we're just going to continue to do this for this other columns right here. As you can see, everything now is fixed, and now we can start to see more information such as the portfolio yield and cost, the portfolio forward yield. We can add some more companies to our list. We can make any kind of modifications that you want. So let's say that we also want, well, first we could look to see what's going on and how it it is that we could fix these formulas right here. But we can also ask it to make more modifications. So let's say a projected yearly dividend payment table, and then we can just click right here, and then what it's going to do is it's going to build this table for us. But you get the idea. You can just ask it to add, remove things, change things any way that you want, so that way you get the exact same dividend template that you've been wanting to have without the pain of having to build it from scratch and then also not be able to get the data automatically, as you can see right here. So as you can see now, it's building this table, and you can of course update the formula, change the spacing, change any of the assumptions that it did. Now the last thing I want to share with you is that once you have a template like this, you can just go here, click on refresh this, and as you can see, all of the data will automatically update for you, so you always have the latest information on your portfolio. And lastly, one of the best things about this is that you can connect directly to your portfolio. So you can click right here, and then you'll be prompted to connect to your portfolio. This is a secure connection through a partner called Snaptrade that has been authorized by the brokers to access this information. Once you have that, then you can do two things. You can refresh your holdings. So this will pull up your existing holdings for any connected account that you have. So in this case, I have an account right here, and you can see all this information, which you can directly link. So here for the spreadsheet, put me this sticker. So in this case, we're gonna do AMD, and then I could also put dynamically the number of units held. So as you can see, this will be 4, and you get the idea. You can just drag it as you get the information. So that is really, really helpful. But also if you're looking to build a calendar or a transaction log of all your dividend investments, you can click right here, click on refresh transactions, and this is gonna pull your entire transaction history, including the dividend payments that you've received from your different holdings. Here you can see received this much in dividends from CRM. You can see the dates of the transaction, the stock, all this information. So this is super helpful so that you can pair it with your tracker, and then you really have the ultimate way to keep track of all your dividend investments right within your spreadsheet. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comments what video you would like to see next.